Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today will be a very detailed type video, so it is a bit lengthy because I want to show you the steps how I highlight and contour and bake my face. If you want to see how I apply my blushes, please continue to watch. If you do enjoy this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you prefer more tutorials like this, please go ahead and leave that in the comment section bar below. And if you're not subscribed already, please go ahead and do so right now. That way you'll not miss any more of my upload. Now to start off priming the face, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pore Primer, and I'm going to use this just to prime the areas of my face that I am naturally oily. So now for foundation, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the matte formula. I'm in the shade 350, and I'm just going to use a flat top brush. This is from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to use this in a stippling motion. So first I'm going to apply some of this product on the back of my hands, and then I'm going to just stipple a little of this foundation onto the face. Now I'm just stippling it in, actually pushing it in my face, and I'm working from the center part and taking it outwards. I do not want to work from here and work inwards. I would want to work from here and work outwards, because the thing is that I do not want all of the foundation to bungle in the center of my face.
Yeah. Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like Kung Fu.
Now this is one layer of the foundation. I am not putting a second layer on it because we're going to add concealer and we're trying to avoid cake face. So notice I did not apply too much on my jawline, simply because your foundation, when you have cake face and it shows, it tends to bungle right here, and that will look as if your foundation is a mask, and we're trying to avoid that. We want our skin to look more like skin, but yet still going for a more fuller coverage.
The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter.
So personally, after I apply my foundation, I personally like to go in with a damp beauty blender just to go over the areas of my face that I place the foundation, simply because I use the brush and I am trying to avoid the streaks from the brush to my face. So I'm just pressing this all over where I apply the foundation, just to ensure that that area is smooth and we don't have any streaks of the brush printing on our faces. So I'm just going over that, and this helps to suck up the excess foundation that is on my face. Now time for highlighting and contouring, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Better Than Skin concealer, and I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro concealer, and this is in the shade Cocoa. The Maybelline is in the shade medium deep. So I'm going to apply this on the areas of my face that I would want to highlight. I would want to highlight my dark under eyes, because my under eyes are super dark, and I would want to highlight the bridge part of my nose and my cupid's bow and just the center of my forehead. Now I have a very large forehead, so I'm just going to apply just a small amount to the center part of my forehead area, and where my chin is. If you look at me from this side, you'll realize that here is like kind of sunken. I'm going to apply some of this concealer right there just to bring it out some more. So where I want to pop some more, or where I want to attract light, or if you're going to be photographed, that is the area that you want to highlight. Now for contouring, the areas that I would want to take back, that I would want to be more structured and not being focused on too much, that is where I'll be putting this darker concealer.
It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, and I just want it.
So So I know I'm looking crazy right now, but the darker shade concealer should be on the areas that you are contouring, and the lighter shade should be on the areas that you are highlighting. Now my favorite tool to use to blend my concealers is my damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to use this just to blend out my concealer. I personally like to blend out my highlighted area first, then I go in with the darker shade, but anyone you prefer is okay. You can go ahead, blend your dark concealer first and go in with the light, but I just prefer to blend my highlighting shade. So this is damp, and I'm going to use it just to apply pressure and just use a more tapping motion just to tap on the concealer and blend this out.
If you ever need a helper, hey.
So now I'm taking my foundation brush, the brush that I used earlier to apply my foundation, and I'm going back on the areas that both concealer meets. So we don't want to see any harsh lines, so I'm just going back over just to blend those two together, and I'm just using my concealer brush. So notice you don't have any harsh lines on the cheek. You don't know where one concealer starts and where one stops. So I'm actually going over that and blending it out, because you don't want to know where one starts and where one stops. You don't want anything harsh. So I'm just blending everything together using my foundation brush. Now to set the concealer in place, I'm going in with the Forever 21 palette, and I'm taking these two shades from the palette just to set the highlighted areas. But before you set the highlighted areas, you want to use your damp beauty blender just to go right back underneath your eyes, ensuring that there's no creasing.
You should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. And when you're not here.
Now to set the rest of the face, I'm going in with the Milani Compact Powder, and this is in 109 Warm Honey, and I'm just going to use that just to set on the rest of my face.
You're my dream, but I just want it.
Now to further contour my face, I'm going in with this Handle contouring brush, and I'm taking the darker shade from my Black Radiance contour palette in dark, and I'm just going over the areas of my face that I would have placed the dark concealer to contour. Now I'm using this brush just to take up some of this product. So I'm placing the product all over this brush, but when I'm using the brush, I'm not using the brush in this direction to apply my contour area. I'm using the brush upwards, and I'm just starting from the tip of the hair and just working it down. I'm not dragging this down too far. Most of the contour is focused on about a inch of the face from here to here where the brow bone tail is stopped. Most of the contour is stopped right there, and then I'll take down whatever left on the brush down below my cheek area. So I'm just making a fishy face just to further define the structure of my bone, and is right below your brow bone right here. That is where you want to place that contouring area.
Yeah, I just wanna.
So now to chisel out the rest of my face, I'm just using the same brush just to go in my hairline. So where I apply that powder from Milani, I'm just going over it using this Black Radiance contour palette, and this is just working in my hairline just to ensure that our face doesn't look like we have on a mask. Our face is well contoured and chiseled out. Now I'm going to go underneath here because the foundation and the rest of the powder would have stopped right here. So I'm just going below here with this dark powder just to set this area. Now whatever product is left on the brush, I'm just going to use it just to go on the side of my nose. So I'm not making this too detailed. I am just going on the sides of my nose. Sorry. Now to bake my face, I'm going in with the CoverGirl Transparency 03 loose powder, and I'm just going to apply this to the areas of my face that I would have highlight.
You're my dream, but I just want it.
Now to further define my cheekbone area, I am just going below my cheekbone right here just to highlight it some more, and that way it will make my contour more defined. Now I'm going to use the same blush from the same contouring palette and the same handle brush that I used to apply my contour, and I'm just using the end of this just to scoop some up and applying it only to the uppers of my cheek and taking it up in my contour area. Now to remove the excess setting powder, I'm going in with the same Milani powder in warm and just using that just to remove the excess powder. Now for setting spray, I'm going to use the NYX matte finish setting spray, and I'm just going to set all this powder in place. And you'd want to use a generous amount of this setting spray just to tone the powder down and ensuring that your makeup looks more like skin. So now for highlighter, I'm going in with this Forever 21 highlighting duo, and I'm taking the highlighting shade from this duo, and I'm just going to use this as my highlighter today. I am going to use the same NYX setting spray and just to spray my highlighting brush so that it can intensify it some more, so the highlight will be more pigmented. So you want to place your highlighter and the eye points of your cheek, meaning the cheekbone that is right here, your cupid's bow, and the bridge part of your nose. Now this part of my nose, if you look from it from this angle, it is more sunken, so I'd want to place the highlight there so that it can pop out at you some more, and on the tip of my nose. I'm also taking my highlighter underneath my brow bone area, so I'm just like connected to this area, and on top of my brow bone here, right here, just to highlight that area. Now I'm going to apply my mascara to my lower lashes.
I'm your clock from now to eternity. I give you all my heart.